Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the Wildcard Collection from my brand Pampered Polishes. This collection goes on sale January 4th, so in the description box below I will link my site, I will link my business Instagram, and then my swatching Instagram where you can see more swatches of everything from this collection. So for these polishes, I didn't write down any formulas. I didn't keep track of the ingredients that I was using. I kind of just wanted to roll and be inspired by the colors. So this is a very limited collection to what I have already made. I can't remake anything. I also used a lot of limited edition ingredients that I had or things that aren't available anymore. So for that reason, also, I can't remake these polishes, so this collection is extremely limited. I know that's going to make some people upset, but I thoroughly liked making the collection this way, and I think throughout the year there's probably going to be a couple more collections like this. I do think I made enough to keep a good stock for a little while though, so they shouldn't sell out immediately. So anyway, there are 6 polishes in this collection, and let's go ahead and get started. So first we have Meet Me at the Waterslide, and this is a silver metallic with hollow. So here's our first coat of Meet Me at the Waterslide. This one covers pretty well here on this first coat considering what it is, but it's not completely opaque, so I am going to go in for a second coat. I do think that the formula is good. I didn't have any kind of running, pooling, or staining. The hollow that's in here is going to stand out more once the polish is fully dry, as well as in the sunlight. And most of the hollow that's in here is made up of tiny little holographic micro flecks. So this is completely opaque in 2 coats. This will dry decently glossy on its own. I would recommend a top coat just for longevity purposes. Nothing in this is going to dry textured or stick to your nails like glitter, but these little micro flecks can make a bit of a mess. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Her Name Is Noelle, and this is a white crelly loaded with a variety of black glitter. Here's our first coat of Her Name Is Noelle. So this one covers pretty well considering it's a white crelly. It's not completely opaque, so I am going to go for a second coat. You do get a good amount of this glitter out without having to do any kind of fishing or swirling or holding the bottle upside down. You also don't really have to work to get the glitters to spread out evenly. There's a pretty nice distribution of sizes, so it does kind of do it itself. So here's our second coat, and that does cover completely in 2 coats. This one is going to dry not only dull, but textured because of that glitter, so for those reasons you will want 1 or 2 coats of a top coat or a nice thick glitter-eating glossy top coat to smooth things out. And also because of the glitter that's in here, removal might take a little bit of work, so bear that in mind. Pure acetone is what I recommend for this one. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Fold and Divide, and this is a super light gray, kind of a concrete gray crelly with ultra chrome chameleon flakies. Here's our first coat of Fold and Divide. So this one is pretty sheer here on this first coat. The ultra chrome chameleon flakes that I used in here are kind of these more like fleck flakes, so they are easier to disappear if your base is more pigmented. So this one did have to be a little bit more sheer, but I do get coverage still in 2 coats. You do get a ton of these flakes out that you don't even see in the bottle, so bear that in mind. There are more flakes in here than what you can see in the bottle. This one I do think also has a smooth and easy to work with formula. This is all flake in here, so nothing's going to dry textured or be difficult to remove, and this one also looks really beautiful matte. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Calvin Klein Kind Of, and this is a darker, more stormy gray crelly, and it's got black and white shredded glitter as well as holographic shredded glitter and holographic flakes. Here's our first coat of Calvin Klein Kind Of. So this one is a little sheer here on this first coat. I think the formula is good. I've always had trouble, and this is why I've never used them in a polish before, but I've always had trouble using these kind of larger shredded glitters. So those do take some manipulation to spread out evenly across the nail and kind of They do have a tendency to cause like traffic jams of glitter on the nails, so you do have to work to kind of spread them out, otherwise your manicure will be extremely oddly textured. So this one is totally opaque in 2 coats for me. This one's going to dry very textured, so you will want a thicker glitter eating glossy top coat or 2 coats of top coat to smooth this out, and removal will be a little bit on the difficult side because this is glitter. So there is 2 coats. Up next we have Johnny Trouble, and this is an even darker gray, almost black base, and it's a holographic, a scattered hollow, and this is a textured polish. This one also has platinum flakes. Here's our first coat of Johnny Trouble. So this covers really, really well here in this first coat. If you went in thicker, you could get this opaque in 1 coat. I am opting to go in for 2 thinner coats. Because this is a textured polish, it does, in my opinion, look best with 2 thinner coats. I did use just the remainder of my textured beads from making pink earmuffs in this one, so it's got a lot of those little textured beads in there. So this is totally opaque in 2 coats. 1 or 2 coats of a top coat will smooth this out and make it look not textured, or you can wear it and it's kind of satiny matte finish with the texture to it. Removal is going to be a little difficult, but not as difficult as the last polish was. So there is 2 coats. And lastly for today I have a history of taking off my shirt, and this is a clear base glitter, absolutely packed with silver and platinum flakes of a couple different sizes, as well as holographic glitter. And here's our first coat of I have a history of taking off my shirt. So I am going to do this on its own in 2 coats, as well as layered over Johnny Trouble on my ring finger. Cooper says hi. Formula on this I think is again smooth and easy to apply. I'm going to show you what 2 coats looks like today for full opacity for me, but my nails are extremely short at this moment, so depending on your nail length you might want to go in for 3 coats. This is going to dry very textured, so you will want a glossy top coat to smooth this out, and removal is going to be very difficult. So there is 2 coats and 1 coat. So my 2 favorites of the collection, the first one being Her Name Is Noelle. I'm all about a white Crelly, and I don't think I have a white Crelly with just all black glitters. So I really like that. I like the amount of glitter that's in here. I think this one is really, really beautiful, and then the other one is Fold and Divide. I'm all about grays right now. They're really, obviously, because of the like monochrome palette that I use here. But they're really something that I've been gravitating towards, and I like the kind of bit of color that's in here with the Ultra Chrome Chameleon Flakies. So these 2 are the standouts in the collection for me, but I really, really liked everything that I did in this collection. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of this collection. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.